Okay, hi, hello. I had, bigger, better video ideas for this week, but unfortunately, I am suddenly in a pain flare, and so I have had to throw all those video ideas out the window. Not out the window. They're still floating around up there, and they'll come later. Specifically, there may be some reading coming to the channel, just in time for the holidays, and I might do more painting and stuff like that. You guys didn't like the painting, but I don't care. But yeah, I have other stuff coming, and this video was supposed to be a better, different video, but I am randomly in a really bad pain flare, and ow, So what you get instead is a crochet and chat, except you can't really see. I'm not going to show you a ton of the scarf that I'm crocheting because it's a Christmas gift. I don't celebrate Christmas, but my family does. So I'm making them Christmas gifts, and you're gonna inevitably see a little bit of it, but just in case they see this video, I don't want them to see all of it. As far as I know, the person that I'm making this for doesn't regularly watch my videos, so hopefully it's fine. But yeah, as you can see, I'm working with 2 yarns right now. This is the first time I've ever tried this, and it's working out really well. I'll give you a brief little look at how it's turning out. It's a little lumpy in certain places, but I'll fix that. And I'm working with a moss stitch. It's been my new favorite stitch lately. I just honestly needed a faster stitch to crochet all my Christmas presents in. And I feel like I did this one wrong. Why are you weird? Okay. Can you see me from down here? You can see me from down here. Maybe I could, Alright, can you see me? Perfect. You can't see the dog under my feet. There's a dog under my feet. That's pretty great. But truly, this is what being productive when you're disabled sometimes looks like. As I said, I'm kind of in a random pain flare, and it's rough. It's rough, I'm not gonna lie. My body is so ow. I did not consent to this ow. This is so much ow. And what people don't tell you about being in pretty constant pain is that you really do get used to it in a way, but getting used to it means sacrificing so much of your focus and concentration, which is another reason I've been working with moss stitch. It's pretty, it's quick, but it's not something that takes a whole lot of my thought, I saw someone, way long ago, I downloaded Threads because I don't know, Instagram was saying that I had a notification on Threads, and I was like, but I don't even have a Threads account. They tricked me, I feel. And now the only thing that I ever do on there is doom scroll. And I saw someone say that, or I saw some girl say that her boyfriend said that bangs are for babies and lesbians. And man, don't let men control you like that. If you want bangs, get bangs. They're not just for lesbians. Trust me, I'm a lesbian. I feel that this video is going to be wildly incoherent. I went to the Dan and Phil tour recently. I haven't really talked about this much because it wasn't a public thing that I did, but I posted a little bit about it on my story, and it was cool. But during the, I guess it was they were telling, whether rumors about the fandom were true or false or whatever, and one of them was that Phil had faked one of his, a sleepless night with Phil videos. If you guys don't care about Dan and Phil, you're not going to care about this. And low-key, I was not that surprised by that information because I remember being younger and seeing that one video and being like, this doesn't feel like nighttime. You know, nighttime has this specific feel to it. That's why even when it's like really, or no, that's why when it's not really early, I don't tell you that it's really early. I don't fake my intros when I'm telling you that it's like 3, 4, 5 a.m. That's real. It's not 3, 4, 5 a.m. right now. It's, what time is it? Oh, come on. 7:42. 7:42. So it's early, but it's not like crazy early. It's solidly morning. Anyway, I wasn't able to sleep very well last night because of chronic pain. And I was thinking about that video, and I was like, maybe I should make a sleepless night with Jay. Except I don't have to fake it, and I can be cheeky and call him out. But, you know, he would never see it, and also he wouldn't care. And also, I didn't even really care that much. I was sitting in the theater like, alright, you faked a video that's 10 years old. Oh, I'm so heartbroken and devastated. Oh no. If that's how you felt about it, then that is totally fine. I was just, like, not that shocked that they have faked some of their videos. I think that every YouTuber probably has faked some of their videos. I haven't had to fake a video yet because I've only made, like, 8. I've only made, like, 8, and I've already had to be making one where it's like, I'm sorry, this is just what you get this week. You know what I miss are those, like, video challenge videos that happened in the wake of like BuzzFeed. Those were fun. Why were we doing those? Some of them were fun. Some of them were dangerous. Like, why? Gen Z, between you and I, we can all sit here and be like, it wasn't 90% of us. And most of the people who were talking about it were millennials who didn't get the joke, right? Right. But there were also actually people our age that did it. And we were all sitting there like, okay, we were not serious. I guess you were serious. I can't believe we did that. Like, I can't believe Tide Pods is a thing that actually, like, happened with us. We can never, ever, nothing we ever do can we ever call Gen Alpha stupid, because some of us ate Tide Pods. Some of us ate Tide Pods, and that's something we can never really live down. Even though it wasn't 95% of us, there was that small percentage who actually did it and made the rest of us go, girl, what the fuck are you doing? This is, once again, not a tutorial, because I am actually not very good at crocheting yet. I've gotten a lot better over the last couple years, but I feel like I'm still just not wonderful at crocheting. I haven't even tried color change crochet yet. The first time I'm gonna do color change crochet is this Christmas for one of these scarves that I'm making, and I'm doing it last because I'm like nervous about it. But I will one day be a master crochetist. Okay, so someone who sews is a seamstress, right? If you knit, you're a knitter, I think. What's a crochet? Are we crocheters? That doesn't sound quite right. Knitter doesn't sound quite right either. Crochetist? I'm going with crochetist. And I'm not using, like, ist as in feminine suffix, but ist as in multiple. Ist as in it's ist now. Ist as in ist, as in EST. As in Eastern Standard Time. Crochetist, as in I crochet, but only in Eastern Standard Time. I don't even really know what that would mean. I live on the West Coast. Honestly, I was really not expecting this pattern to come out this way with the 2 different yarns. And I'm not sure if I like it yet or not, and I'm not sure if it's good yet or not, and I really hope I don't have to redo it, because I already have had to, like, redo half of another one, and that was a pretty big setback. We are midway through November, y'all. We are midway through November, and I still have 2, well, I guess I have half of 2, and together that makes a full 1. So this one, no. Okay, so I technically have 2. I have half of 2 and a full 1. So I technically have 2 more to make. So this one has to go well, because I don't have time to fuck up on it. Why did I decide to crochet so many gifts this year? There are literally some that just aren't going to be made by Christmas. I will say I am liking this color combo. I was afraid that the green would look a little dusty next to the blue, but I don't think that's the impression it actually gives. I think it just looks green. I said I wouldn't show you too much of it, but also now I'm worried that it looks maybe a little bit too childish. I don't know. I don't know. It also kind of just looks like it was made with one multicolored yarn. If anyone has any tips on how to do this kind of like style better, I would love to hear them, because I don't think I'm achieving the look that I thought I would achieve. Maybe I need like 2 yarns, but 1 thick yarn and 1 thin yarn. Like, these are both the same thickness. Maybe I need 1 thinner. I'm not following a pattern or anything, by the way. I said I didn't expect the pattern like this to turn out like that. I meant the pattern of like the colors. Sometimes I see people asking, like, should I get into crochet? Should I get into knitting? I don't know. Should you? Would it suit your lifestyle? Do you think you would find it fun and enjoyable? Do you like sitting for copious amounts of time? Do you like wrist aches? Can you count? I don't know. I think it's a funny question for people to ask, because, like, I don't know. I can't tell you. Especially, like, if they're not already into any crafting things and they're, like, just looking to pick up a new hobby. I'm like, I don't know. Try it. Find out. It's a very low-risk hobby, thankfully. So, if you make something and it doesn't turn out good, you can just pull it all apart. I encourage you to try crocheting. Not just because it is very easy, but it's so satisfying, and, like, it's a very practical skill to have. The socks I'm wearing right now, I'm not going to show you my feet, but I will take off one of the socks and show you the socks. Okay, which one was this? Oh, okay, yeah. This is the one where you can hardly tell. So, my socks were falling apart, and I didn't want to have to get new ones, because I spent quite a bit of money on these, and look at it, they're lined on the inside, and they're really nice, and they're keeping my feet cold, and they had a hole in the heel right here, and you can see that there used to be a hole there, but there isn't anymore. And I fixed it with my yarn and a crochet hook, and it made me feel so good. I was like, instead of having to throw these away and get new ones, I got to give them new life, and it was like, I felt really achieved, because instead of spending another $20-$30 on new little sockies, I didn't spend anything. It was yarn I already had and a crochet hook that I already had. So, do I think you should get into crocheting as just like a practical life skill? Yes. Do I think you should get into crocheting as a hobby? I don't know. You tell me. You figure that out for yourself, and then come back and tell me. And if the answer is yes, I will be so very happy for you. You can be in our little crochet club. We can have a little crochet club. And if the answer is no, that's okay. I'm proud of you for trying. Because you know what? There are plenty of things that I have tried and I thought I would love, and then I didn't love them. But I'm glad I still tried. Like, I played baseball in middle school, and I was not good at baseball. I was not good at sports in general, but I had a great time playing baseball, and I'm really glad that I tried. And so, in the same way that I tried playing baseball, which was more expensive and higher risk, I encourage you to try crocheting, because the hooks are pretty cheap. You can get hooks secondhand pretty cheap as well. They're already very cheap, so when you're buying them secondhand, you can get a good set for $10-$15, maybe even less. Especially, a lot of times, it's just people, like, clearing out their loved one's craft room, so they want it to go to a loving home anyways. So, yeah. You can find yarn secondhand really cheap as well. It can be an expensive hobby to get into if you don't have a lot of yarn, but I definitely recommend buying cheap yarn or yarn alternatives, going to thrift stores. You can even go find sweaters in thrift stores that you know no one is ever going to use and turn them back into yarn. I'm gonna do that soon. Go find some sweaters that no one wants and turn them back into yarn. Especially like if it's something that has a stain on it, I feel like you'd be able to get the stain out better just as a big ball of yarn, maybe. Or you'd be able to just straight up cut that part out of your skein. Okay, we're coming to an end. We're gonna do a turnaround. Are you guys ready? It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be the coolest part of this video. This is gonna be the most rewatched part of the video, okay guys? When I check my statistics, I want this to be the most rewatched part of the video when I'm turning it around, because it's exciting, it's crazy. You guys are gonna see, it gets really wild. There we go. And I like that this is the part where I suddenly start being a lot slower because my arm hurts. I'm probably gonna take a break in a second here. Yeah, after this turn, I'm gonna take a little breaky break. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. We're coming up on it. Okay, we have this one left. So 1, 2, 3, and then I think I have to do a little. Okay. Cool. We're gonna do an extra. Turn. Wow, crazy. Now we bring it all over here. And then there we go. Okay. I'm really quickly gonna take a break because my arm's starting to hurt. And then I will be back. Intermission if you need to go, you know, get a snack, take a potty, take your pets out. Tell your mom you love her. Be gay. Give your girlfriend a kiss. Go do that right now. Okay, tell me if you go give your girlfriend a kiss. That would be funny. Okay, hopefully during my break I didn't fuck up the angle. We still good. Okay, so good news, bad news. The good news. Well, okay, the bad news. The bad news is I make at least one mistake per project. The good news is I caught it pretty early. The bad news is I have to undo literally all of it to fix it because the problem was that it was too long. Way too fucking long to be a scarf. Oh, okay. Well, this is maybe a little too short to be a scarf now. Okay, maybe I got a little too gung-ho. All right. Now, with the moss stitch, you're supposed to have an even number, so I'm just gonna hope, I guess, because I have no idea how many I undid. So I'm just gonna hope. Guess. Hold on, I have to be quiet during this part. What if I just leave this part in, like 100%, just me? Okay, is this long enough to be a scarf? Is this a scarf? Is this a scarf? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's scarf length. All right, cool. We're gonna hope. You guys probably realized it before I did. I realized it as I was turning off the camera. I was like, man, that was a lot of scarf that I turned. This is so much. This is so much. This is so many. This is so much and so many. Luna, come here. Do you want to be on camera? Come here. Come here. She doesn't want to come. Okay. All right. There we go. Now we can hopefully get back on track. Did I say, was the good news that I caught the mistake early? Was that the good news? The good news was also that I was liking the pattern before I had to undo it. So it was going well. And you know what? It will go well again. I've noticed that my craft videos very much do not do very well. I see you. I hear you. I don't particularly care all that much. This channel is called the Hyperfixation Corner because it is just going to be me bouncing around my various hyperfixations. There may be things that you get one video of and never see again, and things like crochet that come up pretty consistently. It's just like whatever I'm hyperfixating on that week. So I get why a lot of people probably don't really like the craft videos, especially as opposed to the TV talk videos. They are very different kinds of content. But massive thank you to the people who do like my craft videos and who do continue to watch them, because I am going to keep making them. They're fun and I enjoy them, and I know that this channel is going to suffer from my format of having a million different hyperfixations, but that's just my life. Like, that's just having ADHD and being neurodivergent is suffering from the consequences of your neurodivergence. So why should my YouTube channel be any different? Not that I'm suffering. Not that you are obligated, if you subscribe, to watch every single video. You are absolutely not. But yeah, I am sorry if you don't like them and you're a little disappointed when that week is a crafting video instead of something else, instead of makeup or TV or something cool. I feel like I have to go long enough that you guys will get a satisfying-ish ending to this video, but now, because I've had to undo so much, what's going to be satisfying for you? I'll at least try and get back to the point I was, which was finishing my 3rd row, starting my 4th, right? Yeah. Also, I am still working on getting a mic. I'm probably gonna get one as a Christmas present for myself in December. Just, money's been tight the past couple months, and I don't know if you would believe this or not, but me with my 158 subscribers is not monetized. Although I am very grateful for every single subscriber. 158 is crazy. I've gotten like 25 subscribers I got like 25 subscribers in October. It was crazy. The last time I talked about my reoccurring viewers, or my returning viewers, I was so excited because it was like 8 people, and now I'm regularly getting like 30 returning viewers on my videos, and that's like really sweet, and it's really nice to know that so many of you keep coming back and that you enjoy the videos. I really appreciate that. Can you hear Luna being itchy? Luna, are you itchy? Okay, my tension on this first row was not great, and so now I have this really tight. Don't you hate it when that happens? I'm told that my tension will improve with time. I hope that is true. I mean, I assume that to be true. It's kind of just like how building skills works. All right, that one too. What should my next TV talks be about? Honestly, I mostly get my ideas from TV talks from just like the random shit that comes into my head. Like that rant about the Big Bang Theory, that was something that I've had deep in my heart for a really long time. You could probably tell that I just really needed to get it out. Been thinking of talking about Ella Enchanted, but that's not a TV show, it's a movie. Would you guys be okay with movies being included in TV talks? I guess it's my channel. I guess I can do whatever I want. Wow, I look so pale right now. That's crazy. I'm not quite this pale usually. This is my first video that oh my god, wait, no it's not. The zine video was my first video that I've recorded since the election. Both videos from bed. The election really took it out of me. It's still on my mind though. Sorry, I know this probably isn't what most people want to talk about. It's just like still on my mind, and the overwhelming response that I got to that video is still on my mind as well. I'm very thankful for all the trans people who did, not the zine video, but the trans people commiserate with me, who did indeed come commiserate with me. I am so grateful for all of you who came and shared your words of love and compassion and wisdom, especially those of you in other places that are more familiar with these unfriendly LGBTQ plus laws. I got a lot of reassurance from people in Russia and places where being queer is really, really difficult. And I really appreciate all of you for everything you said, and thank you. That video was supposed to be, in some parts, comforting to you, so I hope that it wasn't just you giving advice to me. I hope that you also felt somewhat comforted by it. But I don't know, the amount of cis people who commented on that video, like, I'm not trans, but thinking of you, okay, what are you gonna do aside from think, though? If you are cis, comment now. What are you gonna do to help trans people that isn't just think about them? Thoughts and prayers, trans people, you're all gonna die. I handed out my zines at my walking group, though. It was a hit. People liked the zines, I think. Now I have a bunch more to hand out as well. Come on. Poke through. Whap. Okay, I'm about halfway through. I have to take another little break here soon. Did I talk about why I'm in chronic pain? I don't think I did. And you know what? I won't. Not because I'm hiding anything, but I know there are so many people who are always ready to be like, every disabled person is faking it or whatever. And I am still in the process of figuring all this out with my doctor, so I'm just gonna keep that stuff to myself. I failed a math test. To my tutor, if you're watching this, I don't know why you would be. You don't know that I have a YouTube channel, so if you're watching this, hi, I guess. But to my tutor, I'm so sorry I failed that math test. I still feel bad about it. Like, not even just for my tutor, for me. I worked really hard. I actually studied. I was so sure. I was so sure. And then I had another math test, and I just didn't take it. It was right after the election, and I just did not take it. I've hit that point in the semester where, like, even if it wasn't the election, I'm still getting, like, school fatigue. This part of the semester is so hard for me, for a lot of people, probably. But I just have a little bit more to get through. Do I even get a break for Thanksgiving? I don't know if I get a Thanksgiving break. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. Sometimes I have to go, like, see my families, but it just feels wrong to me to celebrate Thanksgiving. Like, even if it's like, oh, we don't mean it anymore, it's just for the food, nah, it still feels weird. 'Cause it's like, I don't know, it's still being like, hooray, that time we genocided everyone, yay. I don't know, man, I can't get in on it. There are dogs barking outside. Oh my god, I'm gonna go pig sitting next week. Or, not next week, this week. Oh my god, I'm gonna go pig sitting. Not pigs as in the farm kind, pigs as in the... Are they rodents? Are they rodents or... No, they're not marsupials because America only has one marsupial. That's the possum. So I guess they're rodents. Or are they mammals? I think they're rodents. Crocheting is so hard when you're already tired. It really is. Can you see me, like, slowly losing energy throughout this video? This is crazy, y'all. I think the next time I try and gaslight myself about how much energy it takes for me to crochet or, like, talk, I'm gonna watch this footage back and just see myself slowly start to power down. Because, wow, crocheting is so much work. I didn't realize this. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna take another little breaky break. And then hopefully this is our last intermission. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll have a couple more intermissions. We're almost at 2, so hopefully this is our last intermission. Here's how we're going so far. Wait, I said I wouldn't show you that much of this. Okay, person that this is for, I don't think you're watching this anyways, but don't watch. Alright, there we go. Hi. Cool. Yeah. If you hear my dog barking in the background, she's fine. She just be barking at birds and stuff like that. I don't have any good news or bad news after this intermission. No news at all. I didn't work on it. There is a giant pile of yarn on my bed that I can't really sort through, so I'm really kind of just stuck doing this until I've made it through this giant pile of loose yarn. And it's a lot because it was really getting blanket size. It was big. So this is gonna take a while. I've been thinking about the next TV talks that I want to do. I might talk about the TV show MASH, one of my favorite shows. Probably watched it at way too young of an age, but you know what? It'd be like that. What's done is done. But I think that one would be a good one to talk about. It's a fun show, but it can be a heavy show, especially because it's from like the 70s. So some of it hasn't aged amazingly, but I'll save all that for an actual TV Talks episode. Luna, must you? Oh, I see. There's some sort of, I think there's a squirrel on the roof. I think that's what she's upset about. You guys have really been looking up my nose this whole time. Sorry. Luna, do you want back inside? This is so much getting up. Do you feed the puppy? Okay. In you go. Okay, you can't sit right there, though, because I do need to move a little bit, actually. Okay, thank you. She moved. She actually moved. Damn. Crochet needle? Cook. Okay. I didn't finish my review of the not so spooky movies for fall list. I'm so sorry. Stuff happened in my brain and in my life, and I just didn't finish it on TikTok. And if you have come from my TikTok, I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish the Supernatural series either. I had every intention to finish it, and then lost all of my drafts. And now I don't know if I have time to finish it before TikTok gets banned. And I just don't know if I have the drive to go back and rewatch that much. Yeah, I lost 3 seasons worth of Supernatural TikToks. So, yeah. I'm really sorry. I'll finish it. I'll finish Supernatural and I'll talk about it here. I promise. I'm not gonna lie, making TikToks about Supernatural suddenly felt really stupid once the election ended, because I was like, no, this is time where I move. I'm trans and queer and disabled. I don't have time to just sit around and now look at me. Now I have to sit around because pain and ow. So as I'm recording this, the most recent video that went up for me is the Star Trek video, the Star Trek characters I headcanon as autistic, and man, that was a fun video. I liked making that video. I liked talking about Star Trek. I don't necessarily like the crowd it seems to attract under my videos, but I love Star Trek. I every time I go take a break, every intermission, I want you guys to know that I'm watching Star Trek on my intermissions. Honestly, when I'm done making this video, I'm just gonna crochet and watch Star Trek. Like, I'm just gonna be doing the same thing, but not talking to you anymore. Should I name this video? Crocheting the chronic pain away. No, that would be, people would take that the wrong way. Chronic crocheting. Crocheting chronically. Chronically Crocheting. Chronic. Maybe this will have to be a series. I anticipate more times of myself being stuck in bed and making either zines or crocheting. My next video, I'll go back to my set, I promise. I need to stop making promises this video. What was my other promise? Oh, that I would talk about Supernatural. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a video about Supernatural. Okay, that's not gonna be the next video. I still have to finish Supernatural. I do keep meaning to do. I've gotten so off of, like, my schedule with watching it. I used to, like, watch it after going to class, but the last few weeks, my tutoring schedule has been completely off, and so it's, like, thrown my whole, like, it's just thrown my whole everything off. Is this the second time I've talked about the fact that I'm getting tutored in one video? I don't think I've ever talked about it a single other time in any other video. I think today's Monday, and I would be being tutored today, but I'm doing it tomorrow, and it's throwing me off. It's throwing my week off, but also it's probably better because I can't get out of bed today anyways. So it's just on my mind because I'm like, oh God, have to go to tutor. No, don't have to go to tutor. No, don't have. And it's just war happening in my brain. Oh, remember how much I hyped the other turn? And then it kind of is so anticlimactic no matter what I did, no matter how much epic music I add to it, because I had to undo it. I just have to really focus at the ends, you know? I'm also just, like, running out of things to say. It's so nice and cozy here. I should do an aesthetic version of this video where I, like, go crochet in the park or something, and it's just quiet, and it's just, like, park noise, you know? It's just, like, wind and birds. Would you guys like that? I kind of think I want to do that. Okay, this is where we find out if I fucked up. And if I fucked up, can I fix it here, or do I have to go back? You know what? I think I'm good. I think I got lucky. I did get lucky, you guys. Y'all, I got so lucky. I did not want to have to go back and redo it again. Oh, thank God. All right, and now we turn. I'm not gonna hype it up this time because you know what? We saw what happened last time. And then, doot. I feel like I've made a reverse progress in this video, but I mean, it was gonna have to get fixed at some point. So that's how I try and think of it when I'm like, you know, oh no, I've had to undo everything. I've made reverse progress. I've had to go backwards. Like, the mistake was going to have to be fixed no matter what. So it's progress even if I had to undo it. And technically, did I start this video at row 3? Yes. Am I restarting row 3? Yes. However, it was always going to have to get fixed, so I've made progress. My therapist would be so proud of me for that mindset. My therapist would tell me that was such a healthy mindset and a great way to look at mistakes. Wow, I'm learning so much from therapy, finally. It's only taken my entire life. Damn, I kind of undid it with that self-deprecating joke, didn't I? Damn. It's okay. You win some, you lose some. God, this video is going to be so long. Are you guys into that? Are you guys into the long videos? I hope so. I like making the long videos. They suit my my style better, I guess. Sorry guys, I'm really getting in the zone, you know? You know when you just really get in the zone? Have you ever been in the crochet zone? It's a great place to be. You know what? I think this is turning out better this time anyways, so you know what, it's a good thing that I undid all of it because this looks nicer anyways. See progress. I feel like each round I get tired faster and faster. I did not thought I was zooming through and I've only done this much. Crocheting did not used to be this difficult. You know what I mean? That's like, there are some things that you don't expect being chronically ill to like affect, and it's like crocheting. Because you think about it as such like a sitting activity. And so it's like, oh, that it's sitting, that means it's low energy. And it can be low energy. But also, this is kind of a lot of a lot of muscle movement for my arms and for my hands. And it can be a lot of thinking for your brain. And if you are already really tired, that's a lot, you know? Shout out to people with chronic fatigue. I'm just really tired right now because I'm in a lot of pain. I don't have, I have fatigue, but just the autism kind, you know what I mean? People with chronic fatigue, you guys live hard lives. Because it's so hard to, like, just function. Functioning is just so, And, like, for me, this kind of fatigue will pass when the pain passes, but that's not how it is for everyone. So shout out to you. I don't feel like taking another intermission yet, though. Like, I'm tired, but I don't want an intermission. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm in a good flow. I'm going well. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, good. Thought that was going to be a big problem. I'm going to have to do some work in the editing to make this entertaining. I got a compliment. Okay, not a lot of people liked my painting video, and that's fine because I got a comment on that video that the editing was really funny. And you know what? I'm really proud of that because I've been really trying to level up my editing skills. So thank you for recognizing that I've been trying. I really appreciate that. Damn. Okay. Honestly, I'm like low-key already thinking about how I'll edit this video. Am I gonna speed up the parts where I'm not talking and I'm just crocheting? I'm gonna put music under it and just like be silent. Then the video would be really, really long. Can you guys hear the birds? I guess I'll find out. I am thinking maybe would you guys like this video? I'm thinking of making a little bird feeder and hanging it out in the backyard. Just because from like where I sleep, I would be able to like open the garage and see the bird feeder. And I think that would be really cool. And also, you know, birds. Okay. I think this is about where I was in the third row when I started the video. So I'm going to take a little breaky here. And then, yeah, here. And then we will come back to it. And then hopefully that'll be the last segment, I think. We'll make it past this and then a little bit further. And then, yeah. Y'all, I'm watching a really sad episode. There we go. I'm watching a really sad episode of Star Trek during these intermissions, and I don't know why. I just keep making myself sad, and then when I start recording again, I have nothing to say, because I'm like, wow, that's a sad episode of Star Trek. I don't know, it's just sad. If you've seen Star Trek, it's the one where Jake Sisko has his first writing assignment shadowing Dr. Bashir, and he is at first not happy with the amount of action and how cool his story is, and then he gets what he asks for in a way he did not realize he didn't want. It's a really great episode. It's like it's Jake's rite of passage as an adult episode, which they did not do so well with Wesley Crusher. So it was good to see them give it another shot and do very well with Jake. And I really love this episode. I think he really shines in it. But it's so fucking sad, especially right now. Especially always. It's always sad. Deep Space Nine is a great show, but God, it's so sad. As you can see, I'm now lying on my side. I've transferred. Sometimes you gotta start rotating, you know. Can I be able to see her if she walks? No, you can't see her. Luna? Luna? Hi. You look over here. You look here. Yeah. You say hi to the camera? She doesn't give a shit. Yeah, hi, puppy. Yeah. Luna, not right now. I think she wants out, but I can't get up right now. Luna, please come lay back in bed. Have a good bedtime. Y'all, it really is getting harder each time because my arm already hurts this time. I've only been recording for 4 minutes. Maybe it's because of the way I'm sitting. I wish she would come sit right here. That would be very cute. What do you guys think was the best song this summer that came out this summer? I am biased to Chapel Run's entire album, but would love to hear what you guys think. Is this the part of the video where I just ask questions? Honestly, now that summer's over, I've stopped listening to pop music entirely. Something I've noticed about myself is that I tend to only listen to pop music in the spring and summer, and then the rest of the year I just don't. I guess I get in the spirit. The summer spirit. I don't know why it's turning out weird and curly, but hopefully I'll fix that later. My arm. We're on the dance floor, and you better not kill the moves, DJ. It's definitely this. Yes. Okay, there we go. Still a little confused with the two colors. It's still like a lot to look at and makes it look different enough that I feel like I'm doing something completely new, even though I'm not. Oh, she definitely wants out. Luna. Is she gonna come cry at me? Sometimes when I'm sleeping and she wants out, she'll just come walk around all around the bed and oh, if I move my Yeah. Yeah. Is it that serious? Is it that serious? Oh my goodness. Is she gonna come right here? Is it serious, Luna? Yeah. I promise it's not serious. She just wants to go lay in the sun. Okay. I know. Alright, here we go. That's given me another, wow. I'm gonna say it's given me another burst of energy, but it's also given me another burst of pain. Sorry, I forgot you guys were there. I got really in the zone. I started thinking about making pot holders. I think that would be fun. Maybe coasters. Just granny squares in general. I'm gonna try and learn a new stitch after I'm finally done with all my Christmas crocheting. It's crazy because I'm not even really a Christmas person and I'm doing so much crocheting for Christmas. I'm making my dad a whole vest and I was like, Dad, do you understand that this isn't gonna look like a woven, like, linen vest? This is gonna look like crochet. And he's like, yeah, I understand. I'm like, okay. But I probably will not be making everyone in my family crochet gifts again. Because, wow, this is so much fucking work. Okay, we're coming up. End of row 3. Okay, and now we do a little turn. And yeah. Okay, so this is about where I took my first intermission and then realized that I had fucked up. So cool, we are officially about to make it further than we started this video at. Can we get a round of applause? Not from me, because I am crocheting, but you guys all clap. Everyone clap. If you're not clapping, how dare you? Clap, IRL, right now, I mean it. Okay. It's still so hard to tell if I like the pattern or not. I think I do. I think as I get more, I think it'll come together. I think I'm just in that phase. You know, you start to get to a phase in every project where it's like, this looks weird. It's like, yes, it looks weird, and you just need to keep going. because eventually it won't look weird anymore. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, that one was a little hard to get through, but that's okay. We did it. Come on, come on. There we go. The good thing is it is starting to look scarf-like, which is good. Before, like, I got to about this part before and was like, okay, it's looking a little blanket. Like, this is really long and it's looking a bit blanket, but this is much more scarf. This is much more, yeah, this is feeling very scarf. Yeah. 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 Okay. I think I'll try and get like halfway through this and then let's see how it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Oh. Have you ever crocheted a bunch of stuff for your family for Christmas? If so, when did you start to actually get it all done in time? If you got it all done in time, what month of the year did you start in? And how long of crocheting Christmas presents for everyone did it take before you were like, okay, no more? Because I think for me, it's just this 1 year. I think I've learned my lesson already. Maybe I'll still make crochet gifts for like some people, but God, I can't do that for everyone. It's like, it's more cost effective. And you know what? It has been cost effective because I bought all my yarn secondhand and it has made it very cost effective. It hasn't made it very time effective. Oh my goodness. There are birds and puppies outside and garbage trucks. Okay, come on. Let's get through here. Come on. There we go. Ow, I just stabbed myself with my nail. That kind of hurt. Just a little bit. Okay, so this is how it's going. It's a little lumpy and bulgy, but I'll fix that when I what's it called? Block it. But it's turning out pretty good. I like how it's coming. I will not show you the finished product because again, it's a Christmas gift. So you'll probably not see the end of this. I'm very sorry. But thank you for coming with me on a very chronically crochet journey. I'm so ouchie. I am so ouchie, and I really appreciate if you watched this video and you made it to the end of the video. I know it was pretty chill. I know it was kind of just a lot of me chatting, and that it's not very informative, but I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that, all that good stuff, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.